The bank vault had a 20-ton heavy door, and its walls were reinforced with iron. The makers were so sure of it that they didn't even install a security alarm in the bank vault. It was referred to as an unbreakable vault. Its illusion was shattered when the criminals devised a master plan, outsmarted the security for a full 27 hours, and remained hidden in the vault. Welcome back once again to Factastic's videos. Viewers, what was this master plan, and why is it considered the biggest bank robbery in history? Before we discuss that, let's go straight to the day of July 19th, 1976. The sun had risen on Monday, and staff members had started arriving at Société Générale Bank in the city of Nice, France. This bank was considered to be the most secure bank in the world and had the strongest vault to this day. What happened was that, according to the routine, the bank staff went to open the vault. It was a very heavy door with an extremely complicated lock. They entered the lock combination, but the door did not open. It's important to note that this door had faced issues several times before because it weighed about 20 tons and often got stuck. The bank staff felt that it was still stuck as usual, so they contacted the vault manufacturing company. After half an hour, the company's experts came to the bank and started attempting to open the door. But the surprising thing was that even the experts from the company couldn't open the door this time. They made several attempts, but this door was not ready to open in any case. The matter was getting serious now because customers were waiting in line, and this was now a question of the bank's reputation. After 3 hours of trying, they finally decided to drill a hole in the vault's wall to see what was causing the door to remain stuck. There were no signs of forced entry on the vault door, and no marks were found on any of its four walls either. When they peered inside after drilling a hole using a heavy-duty drill machine, they discovered that someone had welded the vault door shut from the inside. This scene was quite hard to believe, as there was only one way into the vault. There was no source of light inside, and there were no windows, meaning it was impossible to enter the vault from within. Now, seeing this, everyone had realized that there must be something abnormal here. They arranged machinery and decided to break through the vault's wall to gain entry. This task was quite time-consuming because the walls were thicker than regular walls, and there was also iron reinforcement between them. Well, after many hours of hard work, a hole was made so that a human could enter through it. And when they looked inside, the sight was unbelievable. The bank vault had been looted. Some lockers were broken while others were left open. And the most interesting thing, these famous words were written with spray paint on the vault's wall. The English translation of those words is "without arms, without hate, and without violence." Just as the bank staff was regaining their composure, they discovered a tunnel had been dug beneath the vault floor. Now the duty was that of the police, which had reached by that time. The robbers had broken into 400 out of the 4,000 safe deposit boxes inside the vault, taking valuable items including money and gold blocks before making their escape. The tunnel they had dug led into the city's largest underground sewerage line. There, the police found a lot of evidence, including tools and 27 gas cylinders, with the help of which the robbers had lit a welding torch. Not only that, ventilation equipment for fresh air in the sewerage line and an electrical cable about 1 kilometer long were also found. This heist was worth more than $20 million. Today, its value is estimated at $110 million, which is equivalent to around 900 crore rupees. It was not only the biggest bank heist of the century, but this police investigation also has the status of the biggest investigation in France. Well, this thing had now spread all over the world. While the bank's reputation had certainly suffered, this incident was also a source of great regret for the French police. For the next several months, the police pressed hard, apprehended individuals in the vicinity, and interrogated bank staff. But no trace of robbers could be found anywhere. Then, after 3 months in October 1976, the police received a significant lead. A member of the robbers group had been captured based on a tip from his own girlfriend. At first, he was denying any involvement, but when the police pressed him, he eventually broke down and divulged the entire gang's name. What astonished the police was that this gang was notorious for committing small and petty thefts. They had done such a big bank heist. This thing was not being digested. The mastermind of this plan was actually someone else. During the interrogation, gang members provided the police with the name of an individual who, according to them, was the mastermind behind the heist. This man named Albert Spaggiari was actually a photographer. When the police arrested him, he did not look like a criminal from anywhere. Simple dressing, simple lifestyle, and he lived in a normal house in the outskirts of the city. When inquiries were made with his neighbors, everyone said that Albert is a simple photographer who always minds his own business. But what the police were thinking about Albert Spaggiari, he was completely different from that. He immediately confessed to the police that he was the mastermind of the bank heist. The case was almost closed for the police, but it was just the beginning. According to Albert, he had previously taken a locker in the same bank, and on the pretext of going to the vault, he used to capture photos of all the things. He first kept an alarm clock in his own locker, setting the alarm for nighttime. When the alarm went off and no one was alerted, and neither did any security alarm sound. So, he had confirmed that there was no security system installed in the vault. Then he went to the city government office in the guise of an engineer and took out a map of the city. He estimated where the sewerage line was on this map and how far it was from the bank. Then he calculated that after digging a 26-foot tunnel from the nearest sewerage line, he could go straight to the bank vault. Now this job required a lot of work, so Albert contacted a gangster in the city and told him the whole plan. That gangster assigned his henchmen to work on this task. It took about 2 months to dig the tunnel as the work was being done without machinery, and it was very important to do this work only at night when there is no one in the bank. During this time, Albert made every effort to ensure that no noise would reach anyone up to the road above the sewerage line. Then, on the 18th of July, the night between Saturday and Sunday, they finally entered the vault. For the next 27 hours, they calmly carried out the heist, during which they even had lunch and dinner there, and they wrote down those famous words as they were leaving. The police presented Albert in court, where he also admitted his guilt in front of the judge. If you found this video informative, please like and share, and feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more fascinating historical insights.